our figures calculate about $16.50 to $17 an acre over the last couple of years in cost to manage our land. With that, I'll open it up, Chair, to any questions.
Thank you, Mr. Carls. Great presentation. Any questions?
And a final question, and I think this body as a whole appreciates the work that our state firefighters do, and I know Commissioner Putnam's been supportive of raises for our workers. I think the average salary was $27,000, something along those lines. Trying to get our governor to support the raises, and just wanted to ask, out of curiosity, have you been able to get him to come out and do a work day and spend some time actually fighting forest fires and taking part in these prescribed burns alongside your good staff?
You recognize, sir?
We have not at this time, but we're offering it, and we offer it to all of you to come out with us on a prescribed fire if you'd like, or a wildfire. Prescribed fire is better. It's a planned event, and that end of it. But we are working on that, and we are looking at it from a cabinet-wide issue.
I'd like to bring some of them possibly to the other fire, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And actually, Representative Edwards touched on what I wanted to comment on. When we talk about the salary, I was really shocked last year when I found out these firefighters that you have, and they are firefighters, just like we have firefighters in our municipalities, for what they are paid. And you just mentioned that you lost 2 men. I was just really concerned about the salary, and I just wanted to verify that. But actually, when Representative Edwards made her comment, you verified what I heard, and which I could not believe. But we really need to do a better job. These men and women are putting their lives on the line, just as our regular firefighters are doing, and they should be compensated better than what they are. But I want to commend you for the job that you and your organization is doing for the citizens of Florida. And you have my support if there's ever anything that I can do, and I'm quite sure all members on this committee feel as I do about $27,000 is not enough money for these people. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
You're recognized, sir. You want to comment, or are you through, Representative? Okay.
And thank you, Representative Lee, and thank the entire committee.
We have more. We have more questions.
Okay. That real quick and ended on that is those guys and gals, and we have across the state. You know, they're the backbone of this prescribed fire end too that we're talking about. I mean, we have land managers, but we mix our land and our fire. And when the priority is fire, everybody's in fire. When the priority is land, everybody's in land. Not only do they do that, they become experts. We build bridges. We build much of our facilities. We fix our roads. We do a lot of things that normally gets contracted out, and our firefighters become experts in other things. They enjoy it, and they're working those issues nonstop until they're fighting fire. So it is a very good workforce. Thank you.
Now, Representative Bose, you're up.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. First of all, I want to thank you for what you do, but my question kind of goes back to staffing. I noticed in your presentation, you pointed out the increase in prescribed burns, and we talked about the pay, and so we know people aren't knocking on the doors. My question is, are you adequately staffed?
We've grown in acres pretty significantly in the last 10 years, continue to grow the number of acres that we manage without, and actually going the opposite way in staffing. So as we push our people to do more with less, you know, we're at that breaking point. We're doing good right now, but we continue to pick up and continue to expand on stuff, and it is. I think some of our people get frustrated a lot because the plate is heavy, if you put it that way. Hard to keep up.
Follow up, please.
Yeah. So I say you're doing more with less. So do you have a number as far as staff that would have you adequately staffed? And what I mean also, and I too read the article, and I know that you all do a fantastic job, not only in Florida, but you assist when there's a national crisis. So in doing so, during those times, you know, I'm concerned that if something were to happen here, that we could end up, if we're already at a breaking point.
You're recognized, sir.
We have, in our legislative budget request, I got to go back and look in staffing, we don't have much in there. But we are picking up, for example, Babcock Ranch, with working with our sister agency, FWC. We picked up, as I said, a new state forest over those years. And we reduced pretty significantly in the land management when the recession was at its worst. If anything, being able to go back to where we were in staffing numbers of an 06, 07 number, as we increase our land management responsibilities, we work all three agencies together to accomplish these tasks, that would help. It isn't in the legislative budget request at this time, and I would hate to say an exact number because I putting it on over this committee right now, I'd be wrong. I'd rather look at it, look it up, and see what really is there. You know, we've gotten very good. Now, where we will struggle in the land end of it is as the fire conditions come back, and they evolve. Every 3 or 4 years, we will see increased fire conditions again, and then we have to yank everybody towards the fire, and then that's where we falter. We've had 3 good years of what I call land management work, preparing for the bad fires. We will be short-staffed when the bad fires come again.
Okay. Thank you for your presentation, Mr. Carls. Thank you very much. Now,